Hi. As a volunteer and board member at the Neenah Animal Shelter, I learned that it was a small shelter with a huge heart. Thanks to the people there, I want to share a story of 3 lives that they saved. The first one is my gentle giant Oliver. Oliver sadly is no longer with us, but Oliver was a senior cat, which meant that he sometimes got overlooked. He was over 10 years old with skin conditions due to severe allergies, which meant that he had vet bills and he had special prescription food. He did get adopted, but unfortunately the cost to keep him was too much. Because the Neenah Animal Shelter has policies in place, the family knew that they could reach out, and the Neenah Animal Shelter welcomed Oliver back until he found his forever home with us. The second life is this one right next to me. This is Madison. Madison has used up most of her lives. She came to the Neenah Animal Shelter in August of 2011, and she was a very, very sick little thing. She was malnourished, she'd been injured as a stray, and it was really touch and go. But the Neenah Animal Shelter refused to give up on her, and they fought for her, and she proved that she's a little fighter too. As a volunteer, I got to know both of these, and when I had to leave my friends and my family at the animal shelter behind. But I couldn't leave Oliver and I couldn't leave Madison. So we brought them with us and they became part of my family. Maddie had not been adopted because she was very fearful, so when people came in to look at her, she would run away and hide, or she'd hiss. As you can see, a loving home has made all the difference to her and to us. The Neenah Animal Shelter cared for both of my animals for 2 years before we took them home with us. Most other animal shelters would not have been as patient or as loving, and they wouldn't have kept these animals for as long. They would have classed them as unadoptable. They weren't. They were loving animals, and this one still proves to be a loving animal. There's also one other life that got impacted. In fact, it's 5 lives. This is my 3rd cat, Smidge, who isn't with us because he was a feral and he's a little bit afraid of strangers. But because of my work with the Neenah Animal Shelter, I was able to help rescue Smidge and his 4 siblings and find them homes. The shelter not only cares for the animals that they have, but they also work with the community, doing education and outreach programs as well. Please support them. They really do need your help. And as I say, they want to save animals and serve the community. That's what they do every day. They saved 650 lives last year, and each one of them was a life just like this one.